Hey, Sweet Bear. What time is it?
7:50.
Good morning, fam. It's a great day. It's a Monday, and it's making me really dark for some reason. Anyway, it's Monday, and I am headed over to Dave's right now to do some work, and it's back to work today, people. Yesterday, I sat on the couch all day. The only time that I got up, the only time that I really moved, the only time I left the house for sure was when I went to get food. That is awesome. But today it's back to work, back to working hard. Woke up this morning realizing that it's mid-September, which means that now through the end of the year, this is the best time of the year. This is my favorite time of the year. I can't wait. The weather's getting a little bit cooler here in Chicago, but not so cold yet that it's bitter. It's just always kind of nice outside. It's cold in the mornings, but then it's warmer by the afternoon. Oh, so many holidays coming up. Good movies are starting to come out for Oscar season. This is the best time of the year, people. This is the golden era for the year. I don't know. Let's get to work.
Morning.
Hey.
Morning.
Hey team, it's much later. I am done at Dave's. I picked up buckets and we're about to head home to meet Sweet Bear because she is about to get done with work as well. On this drive though, actually I'm waiting at a light right now, but on this drive I wanted to talk about something that happened at the Emmys last night that I don't think a lot of people noticed, but I think it was really, really important. So whenever there's an award show in Hollywood, there's a lot of talk that goes around about diversity. You know, the Oscars, a lot of people boycotted the Oscars this past year, and especially a couple years ago, because they called it the white Oscars, because there was such a lack of diversity within the nominees. There were so many white actors nominated and even more, you know, males nominated for directing. There were no females nominated for directing, and there's always a lot of hubbub around and controversy around diversity within Hollywood. Just like there's always a lot of controversy around the topic of diversity everywhere. It's a big deal, diversity, obviously, and everyone is striving to make their church and make their business and make their school, and we're striving to make Hollywood and media more diverse as well. And last night you saw, obviously, a good example, I think, of diversity within the nominees, within the winners. Certainly, you had, you know, people like Riz Ahmed winning a Best Actor award for a limited series. You had an African-American male in Sterling K. Brown winning. You had a female director winning for, I believe it was Handmaid's Tale, right? You know, Big Little Lies, which is a show based mainly around females. It won everything it was up for, it seemed like. So you saw some really nice diversity. But there was one win last night that I think went perhaps unnoticed, but was extremely diverse and a really important win. And that was Ann Dowd won Best Supporting Actor in a drama series, I believe, for The Handmaid's Tale. Now, Ann Dowd is an actress. She's been around for forever and has been playing roles. And for those of you who don't know who Ann Dowd is, you should go look her up and you should go see everything that she's in, because she's fantastic. But Ann Dowd is an older woman, we can say that. I don't know exactly how old she is, but she's been around the business for a long time. She's in, you know, her 50s, 60s, I'm not sure exactly. And, you know, she plays role. She doesn't play the ingenue role. She doesn't play the hot young girl. She doesn't even play the hot older lady. You know, she plays, in Handmaid's Tale, she plays this despicable, matronly, you know, general woman who is just not a good person at all. And she plays a lot of those sort of nasty characters. And the fact that she, a woman who doesn't fit the female archetype of Hollywood whatsoever, her winning was an extremely diverse choice. Her winning is just as diverse as a young black girl winning or a female director winning. Even though she's a white woman, because she doesn't necessarily fit that archetype, and because her role isn't something that, you know, maybe Meryl Streep would play or Michelle Pfeiffer, these sort of older women in Hollywood that we look to as this is the archetype for what Hollywood is. Ann Dowd doesn't fit that, and yet her work was respected and it was acknowledged because it was excellent. And when I saw her giving her speech last night, and you saw how visibly just astonished she was that she won, and I think everyone was, myself included, was because you didn't expect it. Because she didn't play the type of role that wins. She doesn't look like the type of actress that wins. But it was a reminder to me that diversity goes so much deeper than the color of our skin, than our gender, than our, you know, our religion. Like, diversity is a vast, vast topic. And it is very important to talk about diversity in terms of race. It is very important to talk about diversity in terms of gender. But there are many other forms of diversity, and that was just a huge reminder to me last night. And I'm super excited for Ann Dowd, and I am super excited for the types of things that are happening on television right now and that are being acknowledged, because I think there's some really great stories that were acknowledged, whether it be The Night Of, whether it be Big Little Lies, or whether it be The Handmaid's Tale, or others, Masters of None. Like, there's just a lot of really good stuff going on TV, and a lot of really good conversations happening, and it's all very diverse. But again, remembering that the purpose of diversity is not to be diverse, but the purpose of diversity is to be able to see the world from a different perspective and to learn how to empathize with one another so that we can learn to love one another on a deeper level. That's the purpose of diversity. Not to give an award to a black person, not to give an award or a nomination to a woman, but so that we can understand that perspective, so that we can tell that story, empathize with someone who's different from us, and learn to love that person. That's the purpose of diversity, in my eyes at least. And I thought that that win last night probably wasn't thought of as very diverse, but I think it really was, and I think it was really important. So congratulations to all the winners. I don't know any of you personally, but congratulations. And yeah, if you haven't watched any of those shows, there's a lot that I would recommend. Go and look at the winners list and do yourself a favor and give them a watch. Right now, though, I'm going home. Let's see, must be back. Hey, Sweet Bear. What time is it?
7:50.
And this is where we're at?
You know, it's where we're at.
You want to explain yourself?
Well, we had a long weekend, a little sleep, long day at work. I just want to snuggle with my pup and my husband and watching TV in bed. Is there a problem with that?
No, not at all. Although, I do just want to clear up one thing. Even though Sully is adorable, Buckets will always be our favorite pup. Yes?
The star of our lives.
Buckets, everyone needs to comment down below and leave Buckets some love, because he was a little confused, wondering if people still liked him, even though Sully's really cute. Actually, he doesn't care at all. He's like the least jealous dog in the world.
He just loves his little cousin so much.
He does. He's so tired. He's so tired. He had a long weekend.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah. Buckets more than any of us, probably. Alright, yes, it's 8 o'clock. Yes, we're going to bed. We love you all. Keep being awesome.